What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Launchpad1412. Excited to be back. I can't talk too loud because of the mic issue. For some strange reason, it kind of taps out. You guys know what it is. But I'm showing you guys this screen right here because I actually have two teams. But we're going to talk about this team right here. This is the main team I want to talk about. Before we head in, before we have any more further games, this could be the end game squad. Could be. Will it be? I don't know. I gotta see if they're gonna do some upgrades. If they do an upgrade to like Grant Hill and Tim Hardaway, I would probably try to find a way to get both of them on the team because I really love them as players. So I was a huge fan of both of them, especially Grant Hill. I would love to put him in that 3 spot. But we'll see how it goes. At the one, we got Gary Payton, Galaxy Opal Gary Payton. This card cost me $69K. Yeah, this card cost me a pretty penny. But it was all worth it, man. As soon as he dropped the first bucket or the first assist or the first oop to Sean Kemp, it was all worth it, man. He's my favorite player of all time. He's my favorite player of all time. And I had to get him, man. I sold all my cards to get him. To be honest, I sold 100 and something cards. I had a bunch of cards in the beginning of the year. And, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to collect all the cards. I'm not going to collect 10,000 cards. Why not just sell them all? So I sold them all and I was able to get Gary Payton. I got this Penny Hardaway, who was also one of my favorite players of all time. Very cheap. He was really cheap. I think he was only like $10K or something like that, and he actually has infinity contracts in, which is wild. When I sold all those cards, I had about 200 something K. It was really a lot. So $69K for GP. GP could pretty much do it all. His jump shot is a little funny, especially the 3-point line. I got to work on that aspect of it, but any perimeter shot within 18 feet, he pretty much knocks it down. He goes to the cup very efficiently, and he's a really good post player. I post up the little guys sometimes. If there's little guards on, because Gary Payton is 6'4", believe it or not. So if there's little guards on him, I'll post them up. He's a beast. He's way better than I thought he was. At first, I thought Gilbert was better because I knew how to use Gilbert a little bit better, but GP is definitely the better card, especially because he's a better defender. He's a little aggressive. He gets a lot of fouls sometimes, but he's definitely the best point guard on my squad and arguably maybe the best player on my squad, and that's extremely fine with me. Penny Hardaway, I think I said 12 or 10K I paid for him. I love this card. Any shot within 18 feet is pretty much money. Even when it's I shoot it off and it's nowhere near green, it still goes in most of the time. He goes to the cup very efficiently, very smooth. He plays just like Penny did when he was younger. Penny was a really smooth player, man. One of my favorite players, man. People don't know this guy was almost on point to be more popular than Michael Jordan. It was really he was a big deal. Especially with the bobblehead dog came out and all that, the penny shoes, the sneakers. Oh, man, I wanted them pennies when I was a kid. I never got a chance to get them. I might get them one day just for nostalgic factors. But I love this card, man. Really good card. Michael Redd. He kind of was a card that I got really cheap a while ago. I just could afford him. But he's a beast, though. He's the least of my favorite out of the starting 5. Definitely the least of my favorite. I don't look for him as much as I used to. I'm not going to lie. Him and Gilbert Arenas used to carry this team. I'm not going to lie. For a long time, they carried this team. They were the 2 premier scorers on my team, and they were phenomenal. But now that I got Kemp, Penny, Gary, and Olajuwon, I favor them more because they were my favorite players. But there are going to be games where you're going to see Michael Redd just go off. But I usually have a really good balanced attack. Sean Kemp, he was 30K. If you can believe 30 or 40K. He wasn't as much as I thought he was going to be. I was actually scared to look at his price. I thought he was going to be really high priced. I was terrified, but I see the 40K. I just say, let me just rip it, man. Let me just hit the button and get up out of here real quick before I overthink it. I got him and Gary Payton there, my 2 favorite players of all time, along with Akeem Olajuwon. These 2 on Seattle were their original Lob City, man. They were everything to me as a kid, man. Seattle Sonics is my favorite team, and to have these 2 in these jerseys and in the Sonic Stadium, it just makes me love this game. Don't get me wrong. I think there's quite a few things wrong with NBA 2K20. Don't get me wrong, but I don't take it that serious. So the game is more fun for me to play. I just can't take it super serious. because if I do, I'll be extremely frustrated with the game. So I have fun with it. You know, I don't get me wrong. Doesn't mean I don't try to win, but I have fun with it. And whenever I get an opportunity to throw a lob to Kemp, no matter who has the ball, I try to throw it up to him. If I remember, I forget sometimes. My favorite center of all time, Akeem Olajuwon. Oh yeah. I didn't really get to talk about him as a player on the game. He's really, really good. You got to understand how to use him a little bit. I think what people don't realize is they don't understand how Kemp played when he was in the NBA. Like Kemp, he could bring the ball down the court and he could dunk on you, like off the dribble. Like he was good like that. He was like really like a freak of nature. You know, you can catch lobs with him. He can knock down a three on this game. Well, this game, he can knock down a three if you shoot it right. I've gotten some greens with him at the three. I kind of know how to shoot with him. And like for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe because I watched him so much as a kid. Like his shooting motion is kind of seared in my brain. So I can shoot with him a little bit better than I can shoot with Gary Payton, if that makes which kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, he's a beast, man. He gets a bunch of rebounds. A threat for a double-double every game, without question. Hakeem Olajuwon, my favorite center of all time. He was like $10K. He was really, really cheap. Unless I get the Galaxy Opal, Olajuwon, this is probably going to be my center to the end of the duration. And I'm loving it, man. He's a beast, really good post moves. The only thing about him, he's just not the best as far as like dribbling to the paint, but that's not really what you get Akeem for. You get him so you throw it to him in the post so he can do a dream shake or fade away on somebody, get some rebounds. But he's a beast, man. I love this card. Agent, like I love this card so much, I just had to keep it. And I love watching Agent Zero as a kid. If I get a better one, then I'll get it. I believe if he gets some steals, like a certain amount of steals, he'll upgrade. I believe he'll turn to a 97. So whenever that happens, then we'll enjoy that when it happens. But man, he's a backup point guard, and I love it, man. My only problem with him is that sometimes I end up jacking it up too much with him sometimes because he's just so fun to shoot the ball with, man. I love his shot on the game, and he can shoot from deep, man. I like shooting. I like hitting shots from deep, man. Awesome card. Kawhi Leonard. This is actually Galaxy Opal. It's actually the 97 overall, but because of him and Pascal Siakam, or like a dynamic duo, he morphs into a Galaxy Opal. He's a beast on defense. But offensively, I gotta figure out how to work with him a little bit. When that second team comes in, for some reason, it seems like David Robinson, Gilbert, and Larry Johnson do most of the scoring when they come in. I can't really explain why. And Pascal Siakam, he comes in, he does his thing, but for some reason out of that five, he's like least likely to score. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. But yeah, but besides that, and especially on defense, and he's pretty much a beast. You can just leave him by himself on defense. You don't got to use him. David Robinson. Outstanding card. He's actually taller than Hakeem Olajuwon, if I ain't mistaken. I believe he's actually 7'1", versus Hakeem being 7 feet. He's a monster, man. He can shoot the three. He can hit any perimeter shot. He got posts in the moves. Posts. He got moves in the paint. Yeah, this card right here, though, out of all the cards on this team, or at least that I've played with, over this year, for my team, this card is probably the most finesse card in the game. Like, as far as, especially in the post. He's kind of got like that Antoine Jameson finesse moves a little bit. Like, it's wild, man. But I love this card, man. He grabs mad rebounds. I like him. Pascal Siakam, a very good card. I think this card is actually 100K. But I actually pulled this in the pack. I pulled this card in the pack. I pulled this card in the pack. I pulled Kawhi Leonard in the pack. And I believe I got like they were out something like 8K. And I paid like 5 or 7K for Agent Zero like a long time ago. Pascal Siakam is arguably the best player on my team. Arguably the best. But I put him on the bench because I just can't start him over Kemp. And when it comes to the perimeter, I'm better on the perimeter with Michael Redd versus Pascal Siakam. If it wasn't for that, he'd probably start at the small forward. But Larry Johnson, a.k.a. Grandmama, I love this card, man. This card is just, he's just a beast, man. He can hit the three, he can hit the two. When he dunks the ball, it was so much finesse, but that's how he was. He was like a power finesse guy in real life, man. He had a couple moves. I love when he hits a three or something, he throws up the L. Oh, man, it just gives me the feels, man. I absolutely love this card. I think I pulled this one. Don't quote me on that, but I believe I pulled this one out of a pack. I definitely pulled this Dennis Rodman out of a pack. Because I wouldn't get Dennis Rodman. Like I wouldn't just pay for Dennis Rodman because he can shoot a little bit. He can shoot a little bit, and he can. But he's not really that efficient offensively. Offensively, he's kind of a dud. That's kind of why he doesn't get that much time. But when he's in the game, he's really good on defense. He's pretty sound, even though sometimes he gets schooled. But he does get rebounds too. So not bad for Rodman. I mean, he did play the small forward for a little while in real life, I believe, when he's on the Pistons. Don't quote me on that. Larry Nance. I kind of just put him here because he was the best card I had. But Larry Nance in real life was actually a beast, man. He was a part of a really sound Cavaliers team. I believe Steve Kerr was on that team. If you can believe it, I believe Steve Kerr and Mark Price, who was a beast, man, was on that team. Kerr, Price, I believe Brad Daugherty was on the team. Gerald Wilkins, was it Craig Elo? I believe Craig Elo was on that team. They had a nice little squad. Jordan used to give them all kinds of havoc, but they had a squad to be reckoned with, man. Not a bad card. He kind of reminds me of a downgrader. This might be awful to say. I hope not. I hope I'm not disrespecting this man. But as far as on this game, he's kind of like a downgraded version of Pascal Siakam a little bit on the game without the three. I haven't shot that many 3-pointers with him, but they say he's an A at 3-point scoring. So maybe I gotta start shooting with him more. C. Webb, man, one of my favorite power forwards of all time, man. I love this guy. I just can't put him over the Admiral because Admiral's a better rebounder. And I definitely can't put him over Kemp because Kemp is like my favorite player, one of my favorite players of all time. So, that's out of the question. But I do got him starting on my other team. We can take a look at that real quick. Man, and he's a beast, man. If you know how to use Weber, he's really a beast. Yeah, I got him starting on this team. I don't necessarily got to go over this whole team. These are basically cards with the exception of Klay Thompson that I had got lucky and got him in packs. I don't know what it is, but when it comes to packs, I get a little lucky sometimes. I don't really know how to really describe it, but I just get kind of lucky. to be honest, like I got this Mark Price, who's a Galaxy Opal. He's not originally a Galaxy Opal, but him and Larry Nance are a dynamic duo, so they're both Galaxy Opals on this team. Say I think I bought Klay for like 19K, something like that, 15K. I pulled this guy, Jim Paxson. He's really good at going to the basket. I play with this team usually when I do like solo challenges. This is usually when I play with this team. Just to do something different. You got Irvin on the team. Something light, but yeah, man, these are the squads. I got the Batman squad, the Duck Knight Returns. I got that from the Darkwing Duck comic. So yeah, this is the squad, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This is your boy Launchpad 1412. Get ready for some gameplay really, really soon. And I'm out.